Ciao ragazzi. Good morning. Buongiorno, wherever you are, whatever time it is in the world. If you don't mind, I'm just going to take the last 2 minutes to watch the game on the screen. It's a great morning. It's a very happy morning. Inter have defeated Shakhtar Donetsk by 2 goals to nil. And it can only mean one thing. It can only mean one thing and one thing only. We're right there. We're right there at the brink. So I'll just wait till the game finishes. There's people coming in now. Make sure you start commenting, and I'll stick around as long as I can before I go to work today. It's a great feeling. It's a real positive feeling. Ciao, Gerald. I'm going to move from my couch to my main room in a second. I'm just watching the last little bit on screen here, and it's a great feeling. Let me know who's going to come in. I'll quickly relocate to my other room in a second. But man, it's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling after a nervous first half. It's a really good feeling, to be honest. So let me know who's here. We've got 13 people coming in. 13 people coming in to join the party, to join the qualification party. Strength to strength. What's been going on, my man Ashwin? Akil's here. Great game. Sub-Zero. VAR is going crazy. Smiley, he's here. What's going on, my man? Keep killing it on Twitter. Let's go. Totally deserved. Hey, Chichi Richie. Chichi Richie. How are you, my brother? Have a good day at work, man. I'll give you a call at some point soon next week. My guy. Chopping Mall says, hope Madrid do the job. Yep. Yo, brothers, there's 20 people here. 20 people in the video in the morning, which is fantastic. I think the game's over, but there's still 40 seconds left on my screen. So I'm just going to watch because I want to see the reactions of the players. I want to see how fired up they are. I want to see if they know that, this pretty much means it. This means business. Going through to the next round now, we've done our job. We can sit back and watch Madrid versus Sheriff and just hope, just hope that there's no miraculous behavior there from the team from Moldova. And we're pretty much sweet. We're pretty much sweet, man. It's a surreal feeling after the disappointment under Spalletti, under the heartbreak of not going through under Conte, the absolute heartbreak of not going through under Conte, which was absolutely ridiculous to say the least. But here we are, guys. Here we are. The ragazzi are happy. I'm happy. The fans are happy. Inter are right there. We're not exactly celebrating and prancing and dancing around, but I think the players know inside. I think the players know up here that, it's pretty much done. It's pretty much done. Dzeko showing his leadership. Correa looks happy. Everybody looks happy. Everybody looks happy. Thank you to the 22 people that have joined. Let's get the chat pumping. How does it feel to know that, we're basically there? We're basically there, not 100% there. Now it's time for Milan and the Roman brothers to do their job. Man, that's it. Game, set, match, qualification, progression, possibly. Who knows? Real Madrid, if they beat Sheriff, which I'm pretty sure that they will, or at the very least, they'll get a draw. I don't think Madrid copped 2 L's in the same Champions League season to the same minnow club. Not only that, we'll also have to mention that, obviously, oh yeah, ragazzi are happy. You got to love that. You really got to love that. You really got to love this gang. Gang business. Gang motherfucking business. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Oh, yes. Into the side room. I could be slightly louder as my precious partner sleeps. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. We are here. We are here and we are ready into the round of 16. We are going to the knockouts. We are doing that shit. We are doing that shit. So you make sure you let me know in these comments right now. I missed the first half due to just taking that little bit of extra sleep. I caught the last 15 minutes. We were dominant. We should have scored earlier, but we didn't. But who cares? Who cares? Because we're here. We are right here. Let's go to some of the comments. Let's go, Alex, my man. Let's go, Mossad, Perisic. Bro, Perisic is our best player this season, not just today. It's a joke how much form this brother has. Get that extension going. Get it going. Not coming live with Sharma. Let me know when Sharma's doing his video, man. I wouldn't have a clue, but I'm back at work. King Abdullah, my guy, had a really good 4 months working from home in which I was doing hella content with Sharma, with people overseas. But Unfortunately, Australian duty calls, and I'll be off to work in no less than 20 minutes, man. 20 minutes tops. This should have been more than 2-0. Yeah, Beta, let's go. Huyan is in the chat as well. It's very, very good. DJ Nasco, great win for us. Yes, it was, man. It was a great win for us. Good evening from Belgium. It's Deta, one of the biggest supporters of Inter worldwide. We thank you, my brother. Keep a lookout for him on Twitter doing his thing. I love you, Perisic. I love you, Mossab. I love you. We're not in yet, Anthony. I know we're not in yet. And I know that we're used to heartbreak. And I know that against Tottenham, against Barcelona, against Madrid in the past. But the next comment, Inter showed that they wanted to qualify. Today, we had to get that win because even if we didn't win today, it would still be in our hands on the last match day, sort of, so to speak. But, you know, we've really, really made sure that Sharif now have to attack Real Madrid. Let's get one thing straight. By winning tonight, this means that not only do Sharif need to take the game to Real Madrid, I don't have my phone on me, and I'm just worried that Mo doesn't have the link or something. So literally give me 10 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. 10 motherfucking seconds. Okay, we are back. Glad that the 36 people are still here. That's fantastic, 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 fantastic. Not only does Sharif now need to take the game to Real Madrid, which means obviously that Real Madrid will have more space on the counter, have more space to score. It won't be as jammy and crammy as it was on match day due. But the more important thing is that with this win, we just temporarily did a madness. We did a madness. We've gone from being ridiculed on match day one, copping that really bad goal to Real Madrid. And, you know, there it is, man. Numbers don't lie, and neither do I, bitch. We are top of the table. Top of the table. We have just forced Madrid to win today. We forced them. At the very, very least, they have to grab a draw. They have to grab a draw. And what happens if they grab a draw? Well, we are also through to the next round. We have the head-to-head on Sharif. We will have the goal difference on Sharif. You know, if you're really, really that nervous, go onto your betting accounts, go on to Bet365 and chuck a sneaky $10 on Sharif to win. They'll be paying something like 15-1, and you can wipe your tears with 150 euros if they get the job done. But as someone who negative gears Inter all the time, I'm not touching that. Madrid's going to win this game, bro. Madrid is going to pump them and regain top spot in this group. And we will shoot it out with Los Blancos on the last day of the Champions League for top spot. I hope that makes you feel a little bit better, Benjamin. Bolivar, my brother, thank you so much. And Onana played for Ajax today. Fantastic news. Really, really good. We really want him to get some experience at top level. That's fantastic news. Really, really good to hear. I hope he didn't play outstanding to the point of view where they're starting to reconsider. But I don't think that's the issue. I think we've got that one locked up long ago. Perisic, Damian, and Hakan, so good. Yep, many good players today, man. Many good players. Everyone's sort of doing their job, you know. So reading the banter and reading the hate, it's mostly was going towards Dzeko. A lot of it was going towards Dzeko. But we've got the job done. We've really got the job done. Sorry, guys, just taking care of some housekeeping for the morning. What else we got? Great win today. Inter Ireland is back. Great win today. Forza Inter from Trinidad. King Abdullah back. Inter is the only team with 62 shots in the first half in the Champions League and only scored 2 goals. Yeah, I get it. I saw that Sharma comes on in 50 minutes. No worries. Greetings from New Jersey, USA. What's going on, Anthony? Welcome. And yeah, make sure everybody heads over to the Uncle Sharma channel after this to get that full-blown rundown. Hakan was very good today. Who was your man of the match? It's a toss-up between Dzeko and Perisic. Look, for me, I know he didn't score the goals, but Perisic, like, what more can we ask of this guy? What more can we ask of this guy? What a season Ivan Perisic is having. What a season. We had the right mentality from the beginning. Akil says we played well throughout the game. Yeah, we really did, man. We were attacking. We made sure that the pressure was on Shakhtar. But, like, I didn't worry about the goal coming because Shakhtar, like, they got 1 point in the group, man. They were out before this game started. It was playing a dead opposition. We could not have dropped points today. I went to It's very rare that I go to bed the night before an Inter game feeling as easy as I felt. We've just bumped up to 46 people in this live, which is awesome. Make sure you like the video. Let us know where you're from. Head over to Inter Worldwide Twitch and subscribe there. Head over to Football Worldwide on all platforms and subscribe there to keep us rolling with you guys. One step into the next round. Yeah, basically 1 foot in the next round, which is fantastic. Ricky Buzz, my G, how do you feel? How do you feel? I feel great. Great, my G. Absolutely great. We have the best chance to get through in a decade. Yo, man, it's almost done. It's almost done. What's going on to my brother, Mo? He looks happy. Yeah, you know what? He looks content. He's like me, just content. Like the last 4 years of European football is starting to get off our shoulders. Welcome, Mo. How are you, brother?
I'm pretty damn good, man. I'm pretty damn good. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American viewers, everyone. Thanksgiving tomorrow, and it is my birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday to our brother Mo,
Thank you, everybody.
to one of our family here at Inter Worldwide. What are you, 22 today? 23?
About 25. Let's just put it this way. Hey, New Jersey Players Virgin.
Beautiful. Do you feel good on the skin?
It feels amazing. It's better than the fans one, but it's more expensive. But it's kind of a birthday gift.
Yeah.
But the Nike, they don't have this, like the Italian badge.
You can probably source it from somewhere if you trust it getting printed on. Yeah, but
it feels pretty good.
Yeah,
feels pretty good, and feels pretty good that we won today. I have not joined. I had to restart my equipment and stuff, but
we'll go with what was just leading off towards Mo. Like it's a very important win because looking at the table here, this forces Real Madrid to play at full capacity tonight. It also forces Sheriff to play way more attacking and to try and go for Real Madrid, which is not the way the game was on match day 2. Match day 2 was very cagey with Sheriff sitting back a fair bit, and Madrid with their lack of creativity struggling to break them down. I believe that game will be a lot more open. We don't really, looking at the ladder now, Mo, we don't actually need Madrid to win. A draw will be enough for us now because we have the head-to-head over Sheriff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we are, but it wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. We just.
So it's looking good, Mo, and we're going to be through. We're going to be through to the round of 16. Simone Inzaghi he's really knocked off that first objective for coming in as Inter manager.
Yeah. We got the. I think that win is that win proves that these players just. Man, I thought we were like unlucky during Conte season a little bit, but also there is that unleashing of players. Like you saw Perisic today; he was absolutely phenomenal down the wing, and even Darmian always on the front foot. I know that we do not press as good as Conte's days, but on the counter we are ruthless without one of the best players on the counter attack in Europe, which is Lukaku. So I hope that we can keep this going forward. I hope that these players, nobody gets injured because there's a lot of games. But hey, last game is coming against Madrid, and hopefully I'm still thinking that we should go for top of the group in the last game, just give it all, especially if Madrid wins today. And I think we should just give it everything because you avoid, depending who's going to win today from PSG or City, but I still think that we should just go for top of the group. You avoid a lot of teams, but looks like Manchester United are going to be top of the group. So everybody will be
also good to mention we can avoid Chelsea if we top the group and Juventus finish second, because if it was the other way around, if we were second, Chelsea first, if Chelsea were second and we were first in the group, we could play them. So, assuming that Chelsea can hold it down on the last match day of the Champions League, they will finish first and Juventus will finish second. We can take Group H out of the equation.
If we talk about assuming that we're going to go through, because again, on paper, Real Madrid should beat Sheriff even on away. The only teams that I want to avoid, my friend, are only, to be honest with you, just 2 teams, to be honest. It's only Liverpool and Man City. I don't mind Chelsea. I don't mind anyone. I don't mind Man United. I do not mind Bayern Munich. I want to avoid, but Bayern Munich is, if you watch Bundesliga a little bit, Bayern Munich, they're vulnerable. They're not similar to last year. It's just people just think
got beaten by the team coming last in Germany, didn't they, over the weekend?
Not last. I think the Augsburg. They were. It was like they are like one position ahead of relegation. But anyway, I think just Man City is ruthless. I think Bayern Munich are ruthless as well, but they are beatable, and that's it. These are the teams that I wanna avoid. If you want to talk round of 16, you go against Madrid and you play for the win. This is if you are looking further than around 16, you go to Madrid and Madrid, they are not in the best shape at all. But hey, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna. When was the last time we went to the round of 16? It was 2011
2011, 12, 11-12
against
season.
that crazy game against Bayern Munich, and then we lost against Schalke 5-2
Yeah,
after that brilliant goal. So imagine 12 years later and you're playing in the round of 16, and it is we should always be in the final round of the Champions League. Inter, Juventus, AC Milan, these teams deserve to be in the final round of the Champions League. Not less than this, not fighting to get out of the group stage. We should not be there. We should not
yeah.
be there.
I would have to agree. Faye says really positive November for us, which is rare. I would agree. Stefan says Lautaro deserved a penalty and deserved the goal. I don't know, man. Lautaro really looks for the penalties more than any forward I've ever seen play for Inter. But what did you think of the second penalty appeal, Mo, where he takes the knock, but he sort of leans into
Not a
the
penalty.
defender?
It's not a penalty.
Me
The
either. But
player,
what do you think about the goal? What do you think about the shove from Lautaro and the goal,
it's a
disallowed
shove.
goal? Yeah.
You know, I tweeted something about Lautaro saying that the way he plays the game these days is that he pushes, shoves, looks for fouls, looks to flop more than he looks to stay on his feet. It takes the other players out of their game, like everybody, because it's my teammate, and now I have to fight for him. Like I have to ask the referee for the call. I do not think the first one is a penalty. I think he pushed the play. It's a clear shove. There is VAR days now. This is you can't just push a player. You know, if Ranocchia scored that corner, it would have been called back as a foul for sure in the first half. And the penalty, he steps across the guy. The guy does not even go for a tackle. He stops for the tackle. I don't think it's a penalty at all, and the referee made the right decision, and it's not clear and obvious error to be overturned. I think if he looked to go for the goal, if you put a player on your backside, go for the goal. Why you're looking for the penalty? It's kind of strange, man. It's kind of strange.
Let's keep going with the comments and just vibe off them. I've got about 10 to 15 minutes left before I need to head off for work. Benjamin Neal is here. Thank you for coming through. Beres Perisic is next level. Best player so far this season. Definitely there for a shout. Definitely. Gerald says, we do go through if it ends in a draw. Yeah, I was under the impression when I woke up that we needed Madrid to win. Sub-Zero says, Hakan was very good. Massive improvement. Yeah, man. It was the Milan derby that sort of woke him up a little bit this season. And Mo, are you happy with Hakan's rise in form recently?
He's okay. He's good. He's kind of our number 10, but I think, to be honest with you, I need more contribution from him in terms of open play, assists and stuff like this. And I know that he hustles, but he plays. And I know our friend Christian Rivas said that Hakan is good, and I know that a lot of people said Hakan is good, but I think I need to see more numbers from him. More numbers.
Okay. Alex says, watching Lautaro and Dzeko's performance really shows the experience Dzeko has. Yeah, Dzeko's definitely one of those strikers that can, play poorly for 60 minutes and still turn it into a man of the match performance. That's the level of professionalism he is as a goal scorer. Ricky says we beat Napoli and Shakhtar. Yeah, like Mo, did you expect to get 6 points out of these two games? I was optimistic, but not vocally optimistic.
I expected us to beat Shakhtar for like this time. I expected us to get 3 points. Throughout the game, I was sure that we're gonna come through because they're not as defensive as they played against us last year and the year before. They opened up a little bit against us, and that gave us a chances. But again, it's Napoli. We're not here to talk about the Napoli game. I'm glad that we won. It's a deserved win, and just move on so we can actually go for that top spot after the next 5 games.
Absolutely. Kevin says Barella was poor these last 2 games. The guy needs a rest. Yep, we'll keep banging that drum until he does get a rest. Maybe against Venezia this weekend. We'll see Vidal start, which would be nice. Ashwin says get them likes up. Absolutely. Keep liking the video, guys. 40 people here, which is great. The ref was so bad. I didn't think he was great, but I also didn't think he was fantastic. Nick Knox is in the house. It's good to see you, my friend. Yo, I am as pumped as Inzaghi was after that first goal we scored. He was pumped after the game. I liked the maturity of our squad to not, like celebrate and act like we had qualified yet, because they knew well and truly that there's still a minor job to do, or there's still a game to watch in the background. Huyan says something great. Can I give a shout out to the Frog? Shut up to the Frog. I think you mean shout out to the Frog. 2 big games for Ranocchia, Mo. Really showing that, we do miss De Vrij, of course we do, but well done from Ranocchia.
I did not miss De Vrij today. Or last game. I didn't. And to be honest, there is one thing. It's like playing Ranocchia. It gives the other team hope. So they press higher and higher on the field when we play from the back. Have you noticed this? Shakhtar, knowing that we don't have De Vrij, they actually pressed higher and higher, and that gave us chances to go behind their press. And I think that's a point for us, to be honest. I would like all the teams to try to press Bastoni and Skriniar and Brozovic, because these guys can get out of any press, to be honest, lately. And yeah. I like it. I like that Ranocchia is doing great. People said that Bastoni will play in the middle and will be somebody else out wide, like D'Ambrosio or Kolarov. No, Ranocchia stepped in, played as good as De Vrij. So
fantastic. Round of 16 isn't ready. Thanks for coming through, Karim. We've got some birthday messages coming in for Mo. Happy birthday to our brother Mo. Akil says, what a present, Mo. Forever 21. 100%
Thank you, guys.
Forever 21. Perisic was all over the field. Oh, man, he's having such a good season. And, yeah, the renewal talks will stay in the media for as long as it wants. But, as I said in a couple of videos back, we give Ivan that respect and we give him the decision at this final point in his career. He doesn't owe Inter anything else. If he wants to stay for another season, great. If he's looking to fish out a big contract, or, we all know that he sort of wanted to play in the Premier League once in his career. I sort of expect that to still happen to a degree. So it's a really, really good day. We've got a couple new people coming in. Hair Bear is new, so is Kulibaba, which is fantastic. Welcome. More birthday wishes coming in for Mo. Perisic, 8 million for renewal ASAP. 8 million. How much is he on at the moment? There's no way we're bumping him anywhere near that. I think he's only on about 4.5, man. So if he wants to renew on the same wage, possibly. But yeah, I think that's just a tongue-in-cheek comment. Omar's back from Libya, which is fantastic. Alex says, having some steak for lunch. It tastes so much better now. You enjoy, bro. Shakhtar, all the best to you. Hello, guys from Libya. Thanks, AC Milan, for Damian. What do you mean there, AC Milan for Damian? Were Milan rumored to be signing him the same time we were, Mo?
Is that I don't know. This is 2 years ago. It's like a rumor from 2 years ago. I don't know.
It was. Shaky defense towards the end. Mo, what was your reaction to the goal line ball? Like, just as you messaged me, I was like, what's he talking about? Whoa, oh shit, that was close.
That ball was crazy. It was kind of a mix of luck / bad decision making from them. That's Handanovic not expecting that the ball would be that close to his near post. It's just kind of like a lot of stuff happened. But I thought we were wide open when Vidal came in. He is all over the place. I know that Vidal is experienced. He was running after the ball like a maniac. Yeah. Dude, hold your position. Do not just go chase defenders all the way back. He was running. And I keep seeing Inzaghi outside, like yelling and yelling and yelling. It's just kind of strange that someone with his experience will step on the field, just keep running like a maniac all over the field.
Yeah, it's that whole press the ball no matter what happens. But that's where he gets restless. And you see him play for Chile. He almost doesn't care. It's almost like he's playing a competition within himself. How quickly can I get carded, or how quickly can I cause some chaos in this game? But it's really good, because what time does the Madrid game start, Mo? Does it start in 1 minute, or did it start 14 minutes ago?
1 minute.
It starts in 1 minute. Wow. So guys, the penultimate part of our Champions League campaign is about to begin. All we need to do is to make sure, well, we don't need to do anything. All we need to watch is that Sheriff do not get 3 points, and Inter have booked their ticket to the round of 16. Mo says he fears 2 sides and 2 sides only. It's the Premier League powerhouses. Make sure you check out Mo's in-depth conversations for the EPL on Football Worldwide. Mo, why is it City and Liverpool? Is it just because they're the 2 best teams in the world? Or is it just because City is pretty much the best team in the world, and Liverpool, in terms of the Champions League, different animal, man? Liverpool and the Champions League, like a hand in a glove.
They actually, like, it's not about that. It's about they don't give the other teams a chance. And we're not great defensively as people think. And these 2 teams, they just don't give you a chance to play your football. Like, you have to adapt to their style. While Bayern Munich, for example, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, you can defend and play counterattack. If you try to defend against City and Liverpool, they just beat you with like the amount of crossing and the amount of like shifting from left and right. Because maybe I'm biased because I see a lot of Premier League, but it's just kind of tough to play these two teams. I feel like it's hard.
Just going through the Twitter feed straight after the match because it always brings the laughs. Peter Snitch, our friend Snazhes, always bringing the fire on Twitter. Romelu Lukaku, he mustn't be feeling very well watching Chelsea absolutely run the bits on the pitch without a number 9, Mo.
Yes, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be the guy who mocks Lukaku or do anything. Lukaku gave a lot to us, to be honest, and we have to be. The guy came in as much as we gave Lukaku. He also put everything on the line for Inter during last 2 seasons, right? Apart from that final, and I can't blame him for that final. He still played well in that final. Maybe the own goal, but Lukaku played 2 good games. But for Dzeko today, people were bashing Dzeko at halftime for the
That's what I was reading. That was the biggest take from me waking up with 10 minutes left in the first half. I'm like, wow, Dzeko's getting slammed.
Yeah, but to be honest, you can't blame him as well. Like it's sometimes it doesn't go your way, but at the end, who scored 2 goals? It's Edin Dzeko. You know, like he got 6 chances, scored 2, done. Who got the job done? It's Edin Dzeko. It's sometimes it's not your day, and sometimes Dzeko gets 2 chances, scores 2, right?
Yeah.
And today he scored at the end, and he was on the right place, by the way, at the right time for both goals, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Here's a good comment. Dare I say, Inter's player of the season so far. Besides Perisic, who else are you going to say? This guy's form has.
Dzeko.
Besides Dzeko and Perisic, you know, this Balkan connection, they've got great chemistry on and off the pitch, Mo. As we alluded to at the start of this season, there will be some time and some adapting from coming out of Conte, but we've got leaders in this team. You've got your Perisic's and your Dzekos, your Skriniars, De Vrij, and you've got the level ups of the like of Barella and Bastoni as well. It's a team full of players that are really, really hungry still. No one is complacent in this Inter side. They want to keep succeeding. And that's what's giving me the most optimism going forward, especially in Serie A. We've had a very tough last month in Serie A. Very tough fixtures. And we've come out of it a little bit battered, a little bit bruised, but very much ready to carry on. And now, I hate saying these words, I hate saying it, but with some, more winnable fixtures coming up in Serie A. Are you optimistic, man?
I am. To be honest, we have players punching above their weight. To be honest, but what I mean by this is that they are winning, which is someone like this guy on the screen, Darmian. Everybody expected our right side to be one of the weakest in years. Darmian proved that he can do the job as good as anybody else. He's not going to give you 1,500 goals like Hakimi or assists, but can you deny that Darmian is doing more than what we expected from him as Inter fans? I don't think anybody can say that. And Perisic stepped up. Brozovic this year is actually a lot better. Maybe we can't say the whole season yet, but he is really, really good. So we have unsung heroes in this team, to be honest. Ambrosio, when he comes in, Ranocchia for 2 crucial games, Ranocchia steps up. Darmian stepped up. And as you said, probably thank you guys. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And I want to say that, yes, we have a weaker team than last year. But I think this year, the group is more like they know that they don't have Lukaku to rely on. They know that they don't have Hakimi to rely on. So people step up. And this is what we expect from this team. And Inzaghi, by the way, he's learning game by game that it's not Lazio. They're expecting big things. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much, my friend. Keep writing for us. Keep writing good articles.
His articles are incredible. I read them during dinner. I read them on my way home. Far out. They're incredible. Great writing. Thank you, Matt.
Anthony, who do you expect to keep this form going? Is it Dzeko, Perisic, Brozovic? Who do you expect to keep? Because we know that Barella now is like a kind of a dip. Who do you expect now?
we need everyone to keep doing their job, and I think as the games go on, they can only grow in confidence and they can only grow in tactical familiarity on the pitch with each other. And you said this at the start of the season. You're like, you expect that when Inzaghi ball starts to flow, it's going to look very attacking and very fluid, more fluid than what it was under Conte. It was just so happened that under Conte, when we put the pieces in place, the counter-attack was, pretty much the best in Europe, in my opinion. You could not stop us on the break. But the way that we're playing on the front foot at the moment, the way we're giving Ivan more room to create, the way we're giving Brozovic more time and freedom on the ball, I really think that we're starting to look like the product that Inzaghi wants us to look like. And when you really analyze it, Mo, it has not taken that long. We're still in the first third of the season, and we're playing good football. The players look tactically disciplined and they look like they're focused as well. It's not going to be easy. There's no such thing as easy games, but we're playing like a good side. And I don't think our harshest critics or our biggest rivals are looking at Inter and poking fun at the moment. That's for sure.
Absolutely, my friend. It's just the way we play, the way we give freedom to all the midfielders and the wing backs. It's just it's the way that Inzaghi plays, and it requires a lot of good recovery. And I hope that we can do that better, because it's kind of dangerous on the counter on us. But as long as I have Skriniar in this backline, to be honest, the guy, I know people talk about Van Dijk and stuff like this, but one-on-one, this guy is unbeatable. He's the best defender in Serie A. Don't tell me De Ligt, don't tell me Bonucci, don't tell me Chiellini, don't tell me anybody. This is the best defender in the league. In terms of the world, I put him the top 5 center backs in the world with Diaz and Van Dijk. And if you have someone like this, it's the same as Liverpool fans when they say, "Oh, we have Van Dijk, we're sure about our defense." And I ask Skriniar, I'm really sure that we can stop anybody.
Absolutely, man. That's all I'm going to have time for personally. I'm pretty sure Mo has to head off as well. But next fixture, Venezia this weekend. I think we are away from home. We're going to Venice. So won't be an easy trip. Venezia are 2 wins on the bounce, but that's probably going to be a little bit better for us. Let's let Venice play with some confidence and let's wallop them, man. We got to win this game.
Thank you, everybody. And also, be happy that we're around the 16. If you are new to the Inter family, this is a new experience. If you have been like us, me and Anthony, an Inter fan for more than 20 years, this is something that we have seen before, but it has not felt that good. Because during all our time before 2011, we were used to Inter being in the final rounds of the Champions League. All my life, since I became an Inter supporter, Inter are always in the final rounds. And I have not lived that long with Inter being away or outside the final rounds of the Champions League. So be happy, everybody. And I look forward to the draw. And I look forward to the Madrid game, hopefully after today.
I look forward to everything that comes with being in the next stage of the Champions League. Knockout rounds, prize money, marketability, exposure. If you need to go and play the best teams in the world, go do it and give them absolute hell and give the world a reason to look at Inter once again. We've got a new platform, Mo, the round of 16. Thank you so much for coming by, brother.
Thank you so much.
Ciao. Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Ciao. Guys, thank you so much for joining Inter Worldwide this morning. It was absolutely fantastic. It feels fantastic to go to the round of 16. There's nothing more to say, but let's kick back and enjoy the Madrid game. And let's hope that Sharif don't have any heroics. So thank you to everybody who tuned in. What time is it? It's 7 a.m. on a Thursday. I will be back at some point, maybe today, to do a podcast with Christian Ribas and Mario Galliano. However, don't hold it to me, as it'll completely depend on work. If you're still one of the 30 people here, give us a thumbs up, give us a ciao, Forza Inter. And as I've been saying last season and this season, you deserve it. You deserve this happiness. You're an Inter fan. Embrace it. Let's go. Ciao, ragazzi.